this is Stephanie from Raising Six Arrows. I hope you are having a blessed day, and if you are new here, welcome to our channel. We talk things all about family life and homeschool with Christ as the center of it all. And so if those sound interesting to you, please subscribe to this channel, and down the road through this video, if you like what we're talking about, don't forget to give a thumbs up on there, as it does help boost our young channel here on YouTube. But if you are returning, thank you so much for being part of our community here. We value and thank you so much. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I am going to be doing for the month, or the summer months. So if you are new, we do homeschool year-round, but some months we do things a little bit differently than maybe some others. And so in order to keep things going and good flowing, sometimes this summer is going to look a little different than maybe our normal, but it's because if you have, there'll be a video coming out actually after this one that talks a little bit about what's been going on and why there's not been so much homeschool content here on the channel. And so we are learning and growing through a little bit of a change here on our homeschool channel. And what is that going to look like? And so as we're doing that, we're going to slowly change and transition into something a little bit different as we prepare so we can get ready for our rhythms and our routines with all the things coming up when we normally switch out from one end of the school year into the other. And so we normally start the day after Labor Day. And so for the summer, what we are going to be doing, and I know that is not typical in America, and I know a lot of people here in Texas are starting in the beginning of August. I'm not. And so my channel you'll see things maybe a little bit later than others, and that's okay. That's the beauty of homeschooling. We can start when we feel as good and ready for our family for every part of the year. And so what we are going to be doing is, our family is a part of a group and a company called Read Aloud Revival, and Sarah McKenzie has some books and other things, but she also has a book club group, is what I call it. I don't know if that's the exact words, but, and this is not sponsored by anything that I'm going to talk about today, but that is what we're going to be heavily focusing on. And so our summer book club is going to be with Read Aloud Revival. And because I have a 9, almost 10-year-old, which is so crazy to think Donovan's going to be 10 this summer. And then Malachi is 6, Mackenzie is 3. And so what we are going to be doing in the groups for our summer reading is we're going to be reading the Wing Feather Saga, On the Edge of Dark Sea Darkness. That is going to be our book, our family chapter book club that we're going to be reading. And then our picture book family group, and even when all of the big kids, all of these kids, Donovan, Malachi, Mackenzie, are only into chapter books, I probably will still read the picture books, because the picture books that she comes out with, y'all, for our study guides are just beautiful and so much fun, and we've grown and learned so much, even myself as a adult mama. So, but we're going to be doing classic fairy tales, and so our summer is going to have all of these beautiful fairy tale stories, and so the kids are excited to read this. Let's see. So I am really excited about reading it and going through the book club guide as a family, doing that. For our Bible over the summer, actually I'm going to come back to Bible because it coincides with what else we're going to be doing. So we'll probably have some other read alouds that we'll do according to the kids' interest. But the other thing that we're going to learn about this summer is astronomy. And so I have an astronomy Usborne book. I have Exploring Creation with Astronomy by Apologia. And so instead of like, we're not going to use it as a full textbook, but I'm going to skim through it, and we're going to pull out the different parts, and we're going to enjoy this. And I'm going to look like on Right Now Media and stuff and see if I can find other things that point to Christ about our solar system. And then I have over on the bookshelf, I think I have a science encyclopedia. I'm going to look from Usborne, but I also have 100 things to know about science. And so I have this on the shelf. And so we're going to do a lot of different things based on astronomy for this coming summer. And maybe another year when we're not living in Texas, I definitely, to me, I feel like I live in a city. And I would love to have a telescope, but that may be when the kids are a little bit older, a little bit more mature into doing astronomy and being able to take what we've learned and apply it to what we can see in the sky. Yes, they are definitely of age to do that. It's just where we live, trying to have that is just not gonna work, especially over this summer. And so if we travel in the fall or winter, then I may do something then. But at this point in time, one, with the heat and the heat index and the air quality that we have been getting on top of it where we live, you just really can't see anything. So, but that has been something that the kids have asked to learn about. The reason why I didn't say anything about Bible yet is because our Bible, I'm going to pull different Bible studies, or yeah, I guess you would call it like a little Bible study out of Indescribable. And so this is 100 devotions about God and science. And so there's a lot of different ones about space in here and the planets, like all those types of things. So this is going to be our Bible. And so that is what the kids and I are going to be doing this summer. I am super excited to just kind of dive in and do that. Donovan's going to be working on some math facts and math things. Same thing with Malachi, and still work on their reading, but that's like kind of their independent work, and it's just more relaxed. And they'll be practicing their instruments. So Donovan plays the guitar, Malachi plays the drums. And then for myself, I am actually in a book club, my very first book club. I absolutely am so excited, and I'm enjoying it. A little bit behind because having the three of them and doing all the things that I am doing, it's hard to just sit down and read a book, and these chapters are long and there's no audiobook. And so that is I'm learning that is my downfall. Like my kryptonite, just like bloop, and I hit the play button and I can get through my books. But this book doesn't have it, and it's called When Children Love to Learn. I am learning so much from this book. I love this book so much so far. I'm not that far in it, but it has been good so far. A lot of learning. It's just taking me a little longer than probably would have. So, but that's been a good one. And then I'm also reading Practicing the Way, Be with Jesus, Become Like Him, Do as He Did by John Mark Comer. And this book was recommended to me by a really, really good friend he's actually a pastor, so he actually recommended for me and my husband to read this. And so I'm reading it, and then I'm going to reread it along with my husband. In a couple of weeks, we'll probably be starting this together, but I couldn't wait, and so I already started. And if you're looking for a good one, this is really good. So I definitely highly recommend this. I think I am in, where am I? So this book does have audio in the book, so I think I'm under goal 2. I think I'm under goal 2. So there has 3 goals: how, a rule to life, and take up your cross, and then some extras. And so that has been really good. And then my Read Aloud Revival Mama Book Club. These are the 2 books that I am going to be reading with them. And then these are on Audible, so I will be reading them and listening like while cooking dinner and those types of things. And so I'm actually going to make time during the kids' quiet time to sit down and read my own books, and then maybe in the evening. It's a goal. I'm not saying it's going to work or happen, but it's my goal. And so the 10 Habits of Happy Mothers, Reclaiming Our Passion, Purpose, and Our Sanity. Yes, please. I feel like we do so much and it's hard to keep track of our sanity. As much as I love my children and I know my purpose and my passion, it's so much there, but I think I just need to, I'm excited to read it so I can learn how to have better time for myself, and that it's okay to have time for myself. I sometimes do well, and then I drift off, and then I come back, and so it's like a vicious cycle, and so I'm learning, you know. And then I am excited about this. It's our novel for Mama Book Club. It's called Once a Queen by Sarah Author. And so I am excited to read this because it is, who doesn't love a good novel? And I have so many good ones on helping through lots of practical things for life, between motherhood, being a daughter of the king, and our homeschooling. And so this mama needs a good novel. And so I'm excited to get to read this with a bunch of other mamas and enjoying my book club time. And so the only thing that I'm thinking of that I would find fun is a beautiful, I love notebooks and journals and planners and like all the little like things I can write with my hands and decorate and things like that. So I'm thinking like a book journal to write like my thoughts and my feelings with each book and give it a star and how did I read that one, and then maybe journal why I liked it or didn't like it. And so if you have something like that, I'd love to hear what you use. Also, none of this is sponsored by anybody, but if you are doing something fun for your summer, I'd love to know and hear in the comments down below. Oh, just thought of one last thing. We are doing Bible Bee. That is our big Bible for the summer. And if you probably saw our Bible Bee unboxing video. So let me know if you're doing Bible Bee or what else you are going to be doing this summer. I'd love to hear. Or do you take off for the summer? So pop those comments down below and I will talk to you soon. Bye.